The next wave of games is pushing visuals, worlds, and gameplay to a whole new level. These upcoming titles already look incredibly impressive and could become some of the biggest releases around. Let's dive in. Marvel's Wolverine is a brutal single-player action-adventure where Logan battles the Reavers while confronting the darker parts of his past. Players control his adamantium claws in fast, close-range fights, using rage attacks and direct movement abilities to tear through enemies. The story moves between locations such as Canada, Japan, and Madripoor, with Logan joining Jean Grey and other mutants against Bolivar Trask's anti-mutant forces.
Fucking Trask!
Inside, now!
I thought you were back. We were back. We're gonna build a future for mutants. That is why you belong here. Tear the beast. The hunt is ready.
Most people I see clearly, but you.
Just give in!
Remember who you are!
Welcome back to the station.
The Expanse Osiris Reborn is a story-driven sci-fi action RPG where players create a captain from Earth, Mars, or the Belt and lead a skilled crew through a dangerous solar system. Third-person gunplay, cover mechanics, special abilities, and real-time commands shape battles across locations like Eros, Ganymede, Ceres, Mars, and Luna. Crew relationships, political tensions, and personal choices influence the story as a deadly conspiracy unfolds.
We're on different sides of the semi-ring, but there's a protogen ship docked near me. They're looking for you. It's too dangerous to go straight through.
Easy does it. The station is moving. We can't afford to miscalculate the trajectory. We got this. Otherwise, we're dead. Yes. You all right? 5 out of 5. Just a little bit more to go.
You're lucky the protogen ship didn't detect you. But why didn't you go down the airlock I mentioned?
Sorry, but the situation was way too hot.
Observing the enemy.
Highly detailed, lived-in cyberpunk world. For our new game, No Law, a high-fidelity, immersive...
No Law is a first-person cyber-noir shooter set in the lawless port city of Port Desire, where Gray Harker, a former soldier seeking peace after suffering near-fatal injuries, becomes caught in trouble he never wanted. Explore a vertical city filled with neon streets, rooftops, alleys, and dangerous factions while choosing between stealth and direct combat. Use military upgrades, sci-fi devices, and movement abilities to approach missions in different ways. Your decisions affect relationships, story paths, and outcomes, with alternate results available across multiple playthroughs.
World, but the densest. A city that feels lived in at every scale, where every corner carries history and every surface tells a story. Port Desire is shaped by human clutter, cramped market alleys, layered graffiti, worn stickers on electrical boxes. Spaces that feel touched and retouched by the people that live there. Our goal was to tell a story with every frame, from a messy apartment where characters go about their lives to the skyline of the city. As a relatively small team, that ambition came with real challenges. We wanted extreme detail everywhere, but we also needed stability and performance without hand optimizing each location. For us, the answer wasn't a single system, but a shift in how we build the world. We prioritized density over scale, and we built a pipeline that let artists handcraft spaces without constantly stripping detail back and without relying on procedural generation. Nanite is what made that approach viable. It lets us keep a high level of detail across surfaces without treating every asset as a trade-off between fidelity and performance. Our custom implementation of FastGeo in combination with the world partition system enables a seamless experience that never breaks. It allows us to have details in every nook and cranny and tell a million small stories. In fact, we have more objects in any given frame than the entirety of the Ascent. With this workflow, we can preserve detail and density in every corner, from the smallest bolt on a freighter to the city as a whole, with no invisible walls and no loading. We build tools inside Unreal to help our artists handcraft the entire city, alley by alley, building by building, block by block. To show Port Desire's full range as an urban city overrun with vegetation, we needed dynamic lighting. From the cozy, lush midday sun to the darkest, the most dangerous alleys where even the bright neon light does not reach. The challenge was maintaining a fully dynamic day, night, and weather system without unpredictable frame times. Lumen gives the foundation for fully dynamic lighting, and mega lights that our artists focus on the believability of the space instead of tuning every single light source. Every believable space needs dozens or hundreds of individual light sources, from the smallest blinking electronic warning light on a camera to the large neon signs above a marketplace. Mega lights allow us to retain the visual fidelity bar we're aiming for while keeping performance considerations low. Once everything is dynamic, it starts to affect the gameplay in more direct ways. Players can shoot out a street lamp, flood a space with a flashlight, or they can leave an area in darkness and have the AI NPCs react to light and shadow, shying away from glare, searching through darkness, or escalating when something feels off.
Let's see who's got the bigger gun, motherfucker!
To make the city feel alive, we leaned on the mass framework to drive our crowds. NPC density and types shift based on time of day, region, and weather. In the slums, a storm clears the streets, but in the more sinful parts of Port Desire, even heavy rain won't slow things down. Mass lets us simulate thousands of characters at once, over 3,000 at any given time, which is also more than the entirety of the Ascent. So the city always feels active, no matter where you are. We're also using MetaHuman, paired with our own character randomization system. Together with MetaHuman Animator, we can generate and bring to life thousands and thousands of variations of characters, so that the main characters and the extras in the background are all unique. We wanted a world that reacted systemically to the player, without us having to hand-place effects and destruction. Filling a world of this density and scale with contextual effects while maintaining performance and interactivity was one of our key challenges. By combining PCG and Niagara data channels, environmental effects are procedurally populated where appropriate. Wherever artists place trash or leaves, particles will spawn dynamically based on wind, weather, and player actions. Shoot a bullet or throw a grenade, and particles will move out of the way. We combined chaos physics and their own GPU-driven solution to support tens of thousands of moving objects simultaneously. The result is a reactive environment, where smoke lingers, embers drift, and broken glass stays where it fell. Creating NOLA has been the process of finding where the engine ends and our custom tools begin. Achieving this level of density, lighting complexity, and systemic reactivity was previously impossible for a studio of our size. By leveraging UE5's latest tech to bypass traditional development bottlenecks, we have finally been able to build the uncompromised version of the world we wanted to create.
They're combing the streets.
Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra is set in occupied Paris during World War II, where Captain America and Azuri, the 1940s Black Panther, are forced to work together against Hydra. Gabriel Jones of the Howling Commandos and Wakandan spy Nanali also join the fight, giving players control of 4 different heroes with their own abilities and perspectives. Their alliance is filled with distrust as they investigate Hydra's plans and attempt to stop a threat that could change the course of the war. Built with Unreal Engine 5, the story combines superhero combat, stealth, and wartime missions across a detailed version of 1940s Paris.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Eye of Force has been found.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful. Stand beside me.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem. Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
They call him.
Metro 2039 takes place in post-apocalyptic Moscow, where survivors remain divided beneath the ruined city. Hunter, a fanatical Spartan leader, rules the Metro through fear while preparing for war against a terrifying surface threat. Meanwhile, a mysterious stranger suffers violent nightmares connected to his past. Forced out of isolation, he ventures into the shattered ruins of Moscow, facing dangerous enemies through gunfights, stealth, survival, and resource management.
To protect the Metro. From you. You promised a brighter future. For our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny in your name. You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the Metro to the light. But darkness consumes you. Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies. Your lies. And now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash. I won't stop.
Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet stars Jordan A. Munn, a bounty hunter stranded on the distant planet Semperia after its communications vanished more than 600 years ago. With no known traveler ever escaping the planet, Jordan must survive its dangers while searching for a way home. She also hunts the Five Aces crime syndicate, uncovering a mysterious religion and secrets tied to Semperia's isolated history.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Semperian moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Semperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please blame him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Anyone else with all your fucking shit? Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future...
Gundam Rogue Orbit centers on a new Gundam universe where players pilot the Gundam HAEX alongside a crew of overlooked soldiers facing an unknown threat. High-speed battles combine powerful melee attacks, quick movement, and precise timing as pilots push their machines through intense encounters. A cinematic story adds a fresh chapter to the Gundam series, while the new setting offers an accessible starting point for newcomers and longtime fans.
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell. You're our last hope. The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
Planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
Final Fantasy VII Revelation brings Cloud and his companions together for their final confrontation with Sephiroth as the planet faces destruction. Players can explore a vast world by airship, skydive into different regions, and travel across cities, wilderness, and remote areas. Combat combines real-time action with command-based strategy, while Sid and Vincent join the playable party. Weapons, armor, materia, skills, and new abilities offer plenty of customization.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime. You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in?
Fable returns to Albion with a new adventure where your choices shape your reputation and relationships. Explore a vibrant open world filled with strange characters, dangerous creatures, and familiar enemies like Hobbs and Wolverines. Build your hero through melee, ranged, and magical combat while choosing how to live. Earn money, build relationships, start a family, or gain a feared reputation through your actions.
I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory bit, yeah. I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. Don't waste your time in trivialities.
You're back, and dressed like a twat. Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just
sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
Star Wars Eclipse takes players centuries before the Skywalker saga during the High Republic era, when the Jedi and Galactic Republic stand at the height of their power. The story unfolds across an unexplored region of the Outer Rim, featuring new planets, species, and growing political tensions. Players control multiple characters with different personalities, abilities, and motivations, while choices can create major changes throughout the branching narrative and lead to different outcomes.
Attention, le soleil est sur le point de se coucher. Tous les citoyens sont priés de...
Marvel's Blade follows Eric Brooks, the half-human, half-vampire hero known as Blade, as he battles a supernatural vampire outbreak in a quarantined part of Paris. The story explores his struggle between his human side and his thirst for blood, while he faces dangerous supernatural threats. Players can expect third-person combat and a mature narrative centered around Blade's fight against the vampire menace.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
The cube expands the Atomic Heart universe with a massive levitating structure shaped like a giant Rubik's Cube. Players explore rotating sections filled with different biomes, while shifting terrain creates new combat situations and challenges. At the center lies a mysterious equation that could determine humanity's fate. The adventure features character progression, intense boss battles, and persistent growth where failed missions still contribute to future progress.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Take care of your little freaking robo-zoo and let me do my thing.
Artificial Detective follows AD-2846, a robot detective who awakens with fractured memories in a city controlled by rogue robots. Alongside a military robo-dog and a human girl raised by machines, he searches for answers about humanity's disappearance. Players can use electromagnetic weapons, hacking, stealth, and the environment to deal with enemies. The city features multiple districts, hidden routes, resources, bosses, and clues, while companions provide abilities that help with combat and progression.
I'm a detective, not a babysitter, all right? What the f...
HAEX is a co-op survival adventure for up to 4 players, sending you into a sub-Arctic wilderness where a science expedition has vanished. Fight through alien threats, manage cold and hunger, craft weapons, and use a mysterious cube to unlock new abilities. Alien seeds can reshape the environment, opening new areas and resources while creating fresh dangers. Each world has its own story, while your character keeps their progression and gear.
Dr. Miyajoshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
The actual journey, the arc.
Jurassic Park Survival takes Dr. Miyajoshi back to Isla Nublar one day after the events of the original film. Trapped on the island, she must navigate the abandoned park while dealing with dinosaurs and other dangers. Players can use stealth, distractions, and the environment to avoid predators while exploring famous locations like the visitor center and park gates. Dinosaurs have different behaviors, making each encounter harder to predict.
Ways.
Last Sentinel follows Hiromi Shoda, an elite operative working for the TMNT unit in a fractured future Tokyo. The city is filled with advanced technology, robotic factions, and people struggling to survive as society stands close to collapse. Hiromi becomes caught between different sides as she deals with dangerous situations in a world where the difference between right and wrong is not always clear.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please. Hush now. It's going to be okay. The demon is here. It's the demon. It's the demon.
Follow me.
Hi, Dad. Say hi back.
Of course they know. What if I told you that every word...
Judas puts you in control of a mysterious and troubled woman trapped aboard a disintegrating starship. With survival becoming more difficult, her only hope is to form alliances with enemies she cannot trust. Players must decide whether to work with them to repair what went wrong or turn against them and leave the ship to its fate. The story is driven by these relationships, with your choices shaping how the situation unfolds.
What would you do for yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free, whether you like it or not.
Injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show...
Ill takes players into a grim research fort where a mysterious evil has created horrific aberrations. Survival depends on dealing with unpredictable monsters, managing weapons and supplies, and using the environment to solve puzzles. Enemies react to their surroundings, while realistic physics can create unexpected situations during combat. The brutal dismemberment system adds disturbing detail to every encounter, with damaged enemies reacting differently to attacks.
Die, bastard. And you're tough.
Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle. You fell from the moon?
I will help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there but death.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin puts Michelangelo on a solitary mission through a ruined future New York City. After losing his brothers and master, he seeks revenge against Hiroto, the grandson of Shredder. Michelangelo carries all four brothers' weapons, switching between Leonardo's katana, Raphael's sais, Donatello's bow staff, and his own nunchaku. The story also uses flashbacks to reveal what happened to the other turtles, adding grief and loss to his fight for revenge.
Haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil corrupt.
Until Dawn 2 brings a new group of ghost hunters and content creators to the abandoned Akashima Island, where their staged paranormal investigation turns into a real nightmare. As they uncover the island's dark history and a vengeful supernatural presence, players must make critical decisions that affect relationships, survival, and the story. Small choices can change major events, while each character's fate depends on the decisions made throughout the investigation.
The buff idiot.
Does no one know this guy?
This is how villains are made.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready. This facility has been shut down for decades. Uninvestigated, untold, until now.
This is how villains are made.
Did you hear that?
Nate, are you out there? We gotta go. Right!
I have a bad feeling.
Let's get rid of it.
Grip it tight.
Go! He's coming! Through there!
Take a deep breath.
Fuck! Which way?
Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
This rock's down there!
Gen Atlas takes players to a vast abandoned planet where a mysterious character awakens without memories. Massive ancient robots dominate the landscape, opening new paths and revealing hidden areas. Players can explore the world, use third-person shooting, climb colossal machines, and collect robot parts that unlock new abilities. A giant robot head also assists with navigation and puzzles, adding another layer to the strange journey. Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic puts players in control of a Force user during a period of change across the galaxy. Choices can push the character toward the light or dark side, shaping the story and its outcomes. The adventure features an original story within the Old Republic era, with lightsaber combat, force abilities, and decision-driven moments at the center of the journey. Neo Berlin 2087 puts Detective Nolan on the hunt for the daughter of a murdered police chief in a divided cyberpunk city. As he investigates, he can reconstruct victims' memories, study clues, and uncover a conspiracy tied to the city's powerful factions. Stealth, gunfights, close combat, and customizable abilities give Nolan different ways to handle dangerous situations while his actions influence the story.
For your help. Why are you risking everything for me?
I'm not gonna let them hurt you, Natalie. This city needs someone like you.
I never asked for any of this.
We'll find a way.
I hope you're right.
I am doing whatever is necessary to keep you safe.
The Witcher 4 puts Ciri at the center of a new chapter as she takes on the path and builds her own identity as a professional monster slayer. Players can explore a vast dark fantasy world, battle dangerous creatures, use Witcher abilities, and make choices that shape Ciri's story. Geralt will also appear, while regions such as Kovir expand the world beyond familiar lands.
Fight! The devil's out there! Just running from! Shield
Salt.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt, and hello, everyone. With The Witcher 4, we're stepping things up. And to do that, we needed the right partner, one that truly understands that great open-world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and look, our goals are completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open-world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it. You guys ready?
Born ready. Kitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing. So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt had Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri. Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. HAEX, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Bugger. Not her again. Not even at the Land Exeter Fair! Now, 9 gazes while I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wink, and a fair's weight grants good fortune. Which here, have they?
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together. Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it? Ready to wait.
Jingling the purse.
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? With Judas. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton, not here.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Reckon you ladies after one of
Comes. Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing some and more. Got mackerel, cod, all Brexit's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in this simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus. But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. And that's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Ciri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open-world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open-world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
Onward, Kelby. We've worked.
Untitled John Wick game brings John Wick into a new story within the franchise timeline, with familiar characters and new faces expanding the series' world. Players can use gunfu, combine shooting with close quarters combat, and take part in intense driving sequences across varied locations. The story is written as an original chapter, while the combat and presentation aim to capture the fast, stylish action of the films.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable. He must be grounded, stable, constant. I believe you are ready, sir. Yeah.
It's been 7 years.
Control Resonant takes Dylan Faden into a warped Manhattan where paranatural forces have pushed reality toward collapse. After years of confinement, Dylan must master strange powers while battling the hiss, mold, and other threats spreading across the city. Players can shape his abilities, explore different areas, and wield the shifting aberrant weapon in forms ranging from heavy hammers to dual blades while searching for his sister Jessie.
It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. Our reality is bent to follow an anomalous pattern, warping time, gravity, light, even the way we think. It's all quite terrifying. And fascinating. Dig deeper. Keep searching for the solutions in every way we can.